I don't think we've made a film on space recently. So that would be very interesting. I would love to do a film on space. I don't think the film is controversial at all. In fact, it's actually got a beautiful message. I think it's a very powerful film. It's a powerful story. And like I said, Shankar sir is someone who's got a great vision. I do have the option to say no. And you kind of always did have the option of saying no, but at different phases or different points in your career, your reasons tend to change, Hi, I'm Kiara Advani and you're watching Bollywood Hungama. Do like, share and subscribe.
Kiara, we've taken a few fan questions on Twitter. Let's see what your fans have to say. This is Sajid Pal from Chittagong, Bangladesh. What has happened in front of her eyes recently that can be made into a movie? That is she seeing or reading something that needs to reach to people, and when she smiles with her eyes. Bada acha lagta hai.
Thank you for that compliment. I actually recently watched a documentary on space, and I don't think we've made a film on space recently. So that would be very interesting. I would love to do a film on space.
This is Angie from USA. What is your character like in BB2 and RC15? Can we expect something powerful and exciting?
Okay, so BB2, I'd say there are moments where you'll expect
Bhool Bhulaaiyaa
the unexpected. Yeah, Bhool Bhulaaiyaa too. There are moments where you'll expect the unexpected, because I think that's what the genre of horror comedy is all about. More, of course, I'm sure Faridun will be meeting when closer to March, when the film releases, and at length discuss that. And RC15, which is Shankar sir's film, is a film I'm very excited to start work on. He's a director I've longed to work with. I think he's just incredible. He's way ahead of his times. His vision is something else. And we're actually beginning the shoot with an elaborate song. So I'm quite excited to because even his songs are always presented. I've never shot a song for like 10 days, 15 days, where you're on different sets and there's hectic choreography and all of that. So I'm really excited to start prepping for it and then shooting for it. And as we get into, I can't say more on it on the character, but of course, you might have got a glimpse from the poster, so you do know it is a political drama. And I'm sure we'll be sharing more closer to when we've actually filmed the movie, and I'm allowed to then speak more on it. I will.
The sort of times that we are in at, do you have to be doubly sure when you're doing like a political drama, for example, or anything which is controversial?
I don't think the film is controversial at all. In fact, it's actually got a beautiful message. I think it's a very powerful film. It's a powerful story. And like I said, Shankar sir is someone who's got a great vision. He's always about. He's also very futuristic. So the way he thinks he thinks totally out of the box. So you can expect it to be in true blue Shankar sir style.
This is a good question. This is Akshi from Delhi. What do you keep in mind while choosing a script?
This is a good question. Well, first, when I hear a script, it's the story. I feel like if as an audience I'm engaged, and you always know in the first couple of pages as they narrate the script to you whether where it's going, which direction it's going in. Primarily, it's the story, and then of course it's my character, and how that integrates into the story and how it takes the story forward. There's obviously the director. I always say I'm a director's actor, and for me, it's that meeting with the director. If I'm able to connect with the director, and if I see their vision the way they are seeing it, then I think we're already on a winning zone. If not, then we don't end up doing the film. So it's very important for me to connect with my director and understand his vision, and then of course story and character.
With the sort of experience that you have now, 7 years in the industry, how important is it to say no? Because there are people whom there are people who would want to maybe take advantage of the fact that they know you, the proximity and all that. And but there have been so many occasions when people have done projects out of the compulsion because of relationship, but they end up really biting the bullet in terms that it's really not not worked for them?
You're right. It's actually very important to learn to say no. And it's also very difficult to say no. Personally, for me, I do feel like I faced that, where there was a time, I think for me, like when I started off, I just really, because I experienced that period of not working and not having, enough work, I just wanted to work. So initially, those time I was just saying yes to everything. Fortunately, those films I had liked also, and they also ended up doing really well. But then I think now I've come into a zone where I feel like there is a lot of choice. I do have the option to say no. And you kind of always did have the option of saying no, but at different phases or different points in your career, your reasons tend to change, that, like for me, initially, I didn't say no because I really just wanted to work. I was like, no, I have to be a working actor. But today I feel like if I'm doing a film, then I have to be 1000% excited about it. I have to be, otherwise it's there's no point. So I feel like I've now learned how to say no, and it's not easy. But you do have to, sometimes you have to just say no.
All right, so this is Ashish from Kolkata. SID-KIARA is trending till now, even after 2 months of the movie release. How you feel getting all the love?
I mean, of course I'm overwhelmed. It's my driving force right now. If there's one thing that's keeping me energized when I keep going to work, even after like a super long day or after like a crazy night shoot and then rehearsals and juggling between projects, I feel it's the love from the fans. I feel it's, when I scrolling on my feed and I see all the videos they put up, and I've seen so many young kids recreating the dialogues from Sher Shah and my look and the songs and doing all that. I just feel it's just so overwhelming, because we knew we had a special film. We knew we had something that was special, but to get this kind of love has been overwhelming, because it superseded all our expectations, and it'll always be special.
And this is Mini Sarkar. When you and Sid will do an intense love story together, you guys are now national ship with electrifying chemistry.
I'm sure we'd love to do another love story together. I mean, since the love story received so much love, we both did end up saying we should work together. Hopefully a director or producer is listening to this and watching this interview, and they think of us and, write something beautiful and offer a film, another intense love story together. Hopefully.
This is Shivani from Delhi. My question to you is this: what is your dream role? This is a good question as well.
My dream role is, I would love to do a biopic. I feel there's, I've been a part of 2 biopics, but to do a full-fledged biopic, and I feel if I did, I would love to do it on Madhubala. I feel she's somebody whose life I'd love to know a lot about. I already know a little bit, but I feel it's so interesting that there's so much more I would want to know. And I truly admire her as an actor, and I feel it would be lovely to tell her story. I hope that can happen.
Madhubala is a great option if we can possibly have that.
Hi, I'm Kiara Advani, and you're watching Bollywood Hungama. Do like, share, and subscribe.